As a hotelier, what do I mean like a hotel? I work in the hospitality industry, not 1 year. Now I'm heading to 14 years. Hospitality industry, after I finished my Form 4, 17 years, I went and trained until I was, until for 3 years. I started working 20 years when I was 20 until now. And I started working as a restaurant hostess before I became a waiter, then a chef. You can imagine. It's not 14, it's 10. It's 10 years. Let me tell you something, and I'm saying this confidently. I'm not gonna put choo. I'm a content creator. I don't go through roundabouts. I'm not gonna vote for anybody in this Kwale County. Anybody except Faisal. Faisal, the only MP I'm gonna vote for Mom Sambweni is Faisal only. The rest, I'm not gonna vote for you. I'm not gonna vote for anybody. I'm not gonna vote for the president of this country. I'm one term. Unless this government prove anything else. I'm one term. How can you come and finish all the hotels? When Nani was here, when Uhuru was here, those hotels were functioning. They were less taxed. The investors, they didn't move to Zanzibar like they have done now. The investors have gone to Zanzibar. Now that all hotels are closing down, they are selling their properties. They are less employing people. Go to Zanzibar. Business is booming, tourism business there. Tourists here, yes, entry to Kenya is free. But how much do you charge in terms of the tax? And then me, let me repeat my name, Amina Hassan. Take my identity card and go and vote for Mastigu. Ho ho! Chinekeo, let me tell you something with no apology to make. I'm not gonna vote for anybody unless this government prove anything else before 2027. And I'm not gonna encourage anybody. I'm not gonna tell anybody to go and vote for this government again. I have suffered. I have suffered under this government. I have suffered. Not me alone. Business are closing down. I have watched business closing down in TikTok, in X, in YouTube. Business are closing down. No single government politician or single governmental person talking about it. No one is consolidating the business people in Kenya. No one. Taxes are going up. Taxes are going up. I'm not even going to talk about the gamblers whom the government is taxing 10% to deposit and outside. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about my own issues. I'm going to talk about my own issues. I'm living in Kwale County, which is the dirt all over. The county is so dirty. The tourists are complaining. I work in the hospitality industry. The tourists are complaining here. And me, I'm going to take my vote and go and vote. Oh, Chinekeo. And let me tell you what the ground is saying. Hey, I'm not going to finish on that. I'm talking on behalf of those people who cannot open their mouth because they are afraid, they don't want problems. I'm not talking bad about anyone. What I'm talking is my own issue. Unless this government and the Kwale County government, you give me sustainable job, or not me alone, you try and sustain my fellow hoteliers and assure them and fight for them. I'm not gonna vote for this government. We are suffering. You're overtaxing tourists, and they are complaining in our faces when we are serving them. You're overtaxing them, and they prefer Zanzibar over Kenya. This was one of the best final destination, finest destination in Africa, Diani. It has been voted 8 times. It has been voted 8 times and is the best in trip advisory. And what do we gain from that? Nothing. The government has corrupt everything. Let me tell you something. There is nothing we are getting out. I'm Indian. I have lived in Indian, not 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. There is nothing good coming out of here. Tourism is finished. I don't know what the government will do, but I'm not voting for any of you. You see my vote there. piga me. I'm not gonna vote for anybody. Count my vote for Kasongo out. Count for my vote for Mama Fatuma Achani X. I'm saying this with no apology. The only person I'm gonna vote who tried to secure my job is Faisal Ahmed. Faisal only. The rest, even the MCA X. There's nothing you are doing. Tourism is dead, Indiani. Tourism is dead, Indiani. Tourism is dead.